What is going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue, and yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of Zack Snyder's Justice League, the movie that over a year ago many people didn't believe even existed, but it's something the fans willed into existence with their belief in Zack Snyder as a filmmaker and his vision for the DC universe. So it was an amazing day, and I can't tell you how much the movie itself meant to me because I was one of the people, and Darren and this channel was kind of started and got rolling because of our immense excitement for Justice League, the Justice League movie that was originally released. But we all know how the story went and how tragic of the story that was. But the fans rallied together to get this cut released, and it's been out for a year. Can't tell you how many times I've seen it by now. But, anyways, it was such a positive day, I gotta say. Since the release of the Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder's Justice League, fans have been infighting, arguing with other fans, and just where we were once united, we were kind of getting a little bit divided. And still, yesterday was such a positive day, and it reminded me of why we were able to get this done. Kind of rallying together and staying mostly positive for the most part. And out of that came one of the coolest reveals that we have seen since the Snyder Cut itself came out, and that is this. So I'll explain what this picture and everything means and who this person is if you're still new to learning about what the Snyder movement, the Snyder Cut movement is, and restore the Snyderverse, the fandom, and what they're all about right now. If you haven't yet seen Justice League, I know it's on Netflix now, I believe. So if you're new to this, I'll explain it. But anyways, Wayne T. Carr says, give the fans what they want. Justice League 2 and 3, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. And then he says, in brightest day. And you know how the rest of the motto goes. But anyways, it's really cool because if you have seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, you know that there was a Green Lantern scene for the last scene in the movie. And it was supposed to be Wayne T. Carr playing John Stewart as Green Lantern. And because DC, even when they promised to release Zack Snyder's full vision, still put restraints on him and made him cut the scene out. And Zack was able to put Martian Manhunter there in his place. So this is a scene right here that Zack Snyder actually filmed with Wayne T. Carr in his own, I don't think it was his backyard, but kind of like on his own property. Maybe it was his backyard, can't remember. But anyways, it was just like a couple people, a guy controlling the lights, cameraman, and I think Zack Snyder was the cameraman himself. But anyways, he was directing the scene in his front yard or backyard, and this is an image from it. And how glorious does this image look right here? Let's get a closer shot of that. Boom. It looks great. And, we saw a glimpse of what Green Lantern was going to be doing or how he looked and how he moved, Zack Snyder's version of Green Lanterns. And it looked like it was an actual suit. You see the emblem kind of popping out like a hologram. It looks super cool, and I'm really disappointed we didn't get to see this. I would love to see the scene actually released. And I'm actually quite surprised it was even released because I would think this is property of Warner Brothers. So I'm wondering if Wayne T. Carr had to get some sort of approval to release this image. But anyways, I'm so glad he did it because he got the trending event going. And I've been so busy. I was only able to throw out one tweet and had to go about my day. But anyways, I knew I wanted to talk about this because it was just another injustice that was done. It was supposed to be Zack's full vision, but even still, he had to give in and kind of cut the scene out. But anyways, what we're fighting for is like what Wayne T. Carr says in the hashtag is to restore the Snyderverse. We want to see Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. We want to see his visions completed. Now, if you read some of the tweets on Twitter, there may be a lot more people asking for other things, but you got to be a little bit more realistic in terms of, what you're asking people to do. There's so many projects in development right now, but I do think with DC really trying to harp on the multiverse, one thing that you can do that is different than Marvel, that is something that you can still beat them to the punch, is actually telling full, unique, fully fledged storylines and having them coexist. Right now, obviously, Marvel has this one thread going along, introducing the multiverse, of course, but um, it seems like they keep beating DC to the punch, especially with the things like the multiverse. But if they were able to really lean into it and allow Zack Snyder after he's done his, and if he would still like to do, be in the world of DC, which he has said he has a real interest in, after his Netflix projects, if he's able to come back and somehow make it happen either via TV show, spin-off, or whatever, a lot of people want Justice League 2 and 3. What I actually want is, Zack Snyder has said that he has changed up his vision for 2 and 3. There were storyboards out there released that were his original plan, but he's since changed that plan. So I would like to see that happen. We know that the Discovery AT&T merger is almost complete, and while they've been pretty silent, and it's the silence obviously isn't comforting. But anyways, I'm not losing hope right now. I'm not losing hope. I think it's still something worth fighting for. As Zack Snyder said himself, what we got done in releasing the Snyder Cut is a little bit it's even more impossible of a feat that we've done, that we actually achieved. That was the more impossible task versus him coming back. So there is a little bit of hope there, and I'm glad that Wayne T. Card jumped in on this trending event because, quite frankly, it was a special day. I've seen this movie so many times, still brings me joy. Let's see who else got in on the action right here. We got Tom Hokenberg, who redid his score for the Zack Snyder's Justice League. He totally redid it because his score was cut out of the original Justice League movie, which I can't imagine why. Joss Whedon really put Danny Elfman in a no-win situation, giving him storyboards to work with. But anyways, Tom Hokenberg's amazing. Junkie XL, I absolutely love his work in the DC universe, and I hope he's back with Zack Snyder, of course. We also got Martian Manhunter himself, Harry J. Lennox. Says 1 year ago today, Zack Snyder's Justice League was released. I am forever grateful and honored to be part of his exciting universe through my character, Martian Manhunter. So again, this was the scene where it was originally supposed to be Green Lantern talking to Bruce Wayne after the nightmare sequence. And, if you have been following the movement for so long, you know that Kevin Smith was even talking about how he interacted with people who were working on the movie, and there was green light being shot at Ben Affleck in that scene, or maybe it was a different scene. But anyways, there's so many rumors that told us that Green Lanterns were going to show up at the end, and it's unfortunate that we didn't. But yeah, Harry J. Lennox, awesome. There's rumors that he's going to be showing up in The Flash as Martian Manhunter. And with The Flash being delayed and the rumors of potentially Ben Affleck not being killed off and leaving room for him to return, that just gives you, that's one of the reasons I'm still staying sort of positive in terms of chances that we're going to get Zack Snyder being able to return to the universe, let alone create his Justice League 2 and 3. I would love for him to return. If we can get 2 and 3, that would be amazing. And I want to see it, man. And that's not to say I'm not excited for what DC has in store right now. I am excited to see these movies. I'd like to see them. They're talented filmmakers and talented actors working on them. So I want to see them. But I got to say, what really made me fall in love with this DC universe is what Zack Snyder did to create the tone, setting the tone, casting the actors, perfect casting, the costumes. I really love this world more so than any other comic book universe so far. So yeah, it's just been an amazing ride so far. Here's Zack Snyder originally giving a glimpse to a reporter via his cell phone. Zack's always been a beast about that. I don't know if he was supposed to show everyone that, but someone asked him about a deleted Green Lantern scene, and this was him, like right after the Snyder Cut came out, just kind of showing us, hey, this is what it would have been. And now we finally got a full res image of it, and I think it looks absolutely glorious. So ultimately, guys, I think this Restore the Snyderverse movement is something still worth fighting for. I do hope that some of the fans out there can there's a lot of trolls on both sides of the fence, right? And in every fandom. But I think what made this fandom special in the beginning was just how determined we were to unite for a specific cause. It happened to raise money for suicide prevention. What I would ask is for fans who are still on board with this is to kind of live by that cause, suicide prevention. This is what really rallied us really together. But I see a lot of online bullying and all that stuff, and you guys can just friendly disagreements is cool and discourse, but let's not revert to like really personal attacks online, guys. That's what I've been seeing a lot of. Not saying it's everybody, and I know that's in all the fandoms, but I think the restored Snyderverse and the Snyder Cut fandom slash family has been a special thing, and I hope we can keep it that way, and hopefully we can get Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2 and 3. That would be awesome. Let me know how you guys celebrated. Did you guys, if you guys made it this far in this video, let me know. Guesstimate, because I know it might be hard to really imagine how much, but guesstimate, how many times have you seen the Zack Snyder's Justice League? Comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, supporting. Sorry, it's been a while since I made a video. Been really busy this past week, and I will catch you guys next week. Peace, guys.